Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Higher Dimension. I'm Gloria Danvers from Gloria Danvers Hypnosis, and I'm your host. On this podcast, we explore the soul-level side of the human experience. As a hypnotherapist, I witness powerful awakenings and shifts in consciousness just about every day. With their permission, I share my clients' amazing stories, along with my own solo episodes. We'll be exploring past lives, spirit realms, and the deeper workings of the universe. We'll be looking at spiritual awakenings, psychic intuition, healing through hypnosis, and those strange but meaningful moments in a person's life that shift everything they ever knew. Some weeks it will be just you and I, and we'll be digging deep into the mysteries of the subconscious mind, the universal mind, and the divine mind. Many of these episodes will include channeled messages, offering wisdom and perspective for everyday life. Some weeks I'll be bringing on other metaphysical practitioners to share their extraordinary work in the higher realms. They're all unique, all transformative. And whether it's their story, or your story, or even my story, the real question is always, what now? What comes next? How do you live differently after a spiritual experience? Who are you? And what do you know now that you didn't know then? If you're here listening, chances are you're ready for your own hypnotic journey, your own spiritual awakening, and finding your place in an expanding universe. You can reach me at gloriadanvershypnosis.com. Send me an email. Book a free consultation. And if you're interested in the subjects that I'm bringing to your table, please hit like and subscribe. Your support can help me take this podcast to the next level. But for right now, sit back, open your mind, and let's explore those higher dimensions. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A Higher Dimension. I'm your host, Gloria Danvers, and today we're diving into a subject that has fascinated mystics, seekers, and dreamers for centuries. This is the soul library, the space where your soul designs, rehearses, and remembers the blueprint of your life before you even take your first breath. Now, before we go deeper into soul libraries, I want to pause and make a distinction that's really important. Some of you may be familiar with the Akashic Records. These are often described as the energetic database of everything. Every thought, every action, every possibility across all time for every soul. They're vast, universal, and interdimensional. Almost like the Library of Congress of the cosmos. Next week, I'll be talking with a dear friend who reads the Akashic Records professionally, so we'll expand more on that then. But today's focus is more intimate. The soul library isn't the grand archive of all beings. It's your private sanctuary. The shelves filled with your stories, your past incarnations, your unfulfilled possibilities, and the shimmering outlines of lives that are still waiting to be lived. If the Akashic Records are the cosmic encyclopedia, your soul library is your journal, your workbook, your rehearsal space. It's where your essence goes between lives to reflect, to recalibrate, and to prepare for what is next. It contains your volumes, the records of your past lives, your lessons, your gifts, and all possibilities of a potential future that you considered before being born. So when we talk about the soul library today, we're not talking about tapping into the entire all that is record. We're talking about stepping into your own personal archive, the place where your soul carefully crafted the life that you're living right now. Before your birth, before your parents ever met, your soul entered that sacred luminous space to examine countless possibilities. It looked at lessons it wanted to experience, the lessons it already had experienced, the challenges it might face, the grace it might give itself, and even the relationships that would shape its growth. It's more like enriching experiences that expand the soul's knowledge of itself and thereby expanding the knowledge of the collective. Most people have never considered this, yet it is a beautiful truth. It's an empowering truth. Our lives are deeply intentional. Our souls prepare carefully, weaving experiences together that stretch, teach, and evolve us. And today we're going to explore not only how your soul does this planning, but also how it coordinates with other souls, holds space for their growth, and honors the shared energy of our relational journeys. So what is a soul library, really? Picture it not as a physical room, but as a living, luminous space where every potential life exists as a volume, a scroll, or a holographic scene like a movie. Some paths are fully formed and glowing clearly. Others are faint, shimmering in the distance. Your soul consults these volumes to review past lessons, evaluate past experiences, practice wisdom, and refine its next life plan. It's a rehearsal space, a preview stage for all the possibilities for the life that you are about to incarnate into. This is where it gets fascinating. Before you're born, you, the eternal soul, your higher self, steps into this library and reviews your journey so far. You look at the threads of wisdom you've woven, the themes that still call to you, and the challenges you haven't quite mastered yet. It's not punishment. It's not a stern judge pointing out where you failed. It's more like a loving teacher, which is actually yourself, asking, where do you feel unfinished? What do you long to explore next? What do you want to know about yourself that you didn't know before? And your soul might say, I want to deepen my compassion. I want to learn courage, even in the face of loss. I want to experience true partnership. I want to experience what it is to be alone. I want to remember my power after forgetting it. I want to be the beacon of light for others. I want to hold space for someone to experience their own light by projecting my essence as a dark catalyst. And so you flip through possible life scripts, families you could be born into, bodies you might inhabit, the pros, the cons, the opportunities and obstacles that could call forth those lessons, call forth those experiences. Some lives look peaceful and steady. Others look turbulent, almost stormy. But you choose them because you know storms grow roots just as much as sunlight. And so your soul actively prepares for your next life. But now here's the next key point. your planning will intersect with the planning of other souls. Life is relational at the soul level. Before birth, your soul will coordinate with other souls who will play important roles in your life. Family members, friends, mentors, and even those, or especially those, who will challenge you. You have known them, you will know them, and you will know them in many different ways and relationships. So picture, if you will, a round table where other souls gather. Some you've known for lifetimes, others new to you. And together you will weave agreements. This time I'll be your parent, and you'll be my child. We'll teach each other patience. This time I'll be your child, and you can be my mother, and I will teach you how to let go. I'll challenge you in this lifetime to help you stand in your truth. Oh yes, we will meet briefly, but leave a mark so deep, it will redirect your entire path. These are not rigid contracts carved in stone. These are agreements written in light, with plenty of room for free will. But they set the stage. They explain why sometimes we feel instant recognition with someone we've just met, or why certain relationships feel like home, even if they're brief. Because your soul leaves free will intact. Agreements are made, but how you and the other souls navigate them is your own choice. Even brief encounters can ripple across multiple lifetimes and lessons and contribute to the richness of the soul experience. The energy exchanged is for the benefit of both, and even for the benefit of many. While your soul may plan to support or intersect with other souls, it's vital to understand what belongs to you and what belongs to them. Think of your soul as being a guardian of energy rather than a director of outcomes. You provide a container, a safe, energetic environment for them to explore, grow, and learn. It's like standing at the edge of a river. You can hold the lantern to light their way across. You can even cheer them on from the bank, but you cannot swim across in their place. Their growth depends on their choices. They are responsible for their own growth and their own missions. This is especially powerful in difficult or toxic relationships. Abuse, neglect, betrayal. These are not your lessons to endure, but to transmute. Often the soul agreement is about learning to recognize your worth, to set boundaries, and sometimes to walk away. The library reminds us, you don't own anyone else's journey, and no one owns yours. Consider the relationships in your life. Can you sense where your soul may have pre-agreed to be present? Can you honor your role as supportive without taking on their responsibility? This is the art of holding space. Profound, liberating, and spiritually balanced. And so things do not necessarily end because anything went wrong. This is the contract. To be together for a certain time, to experience certain things together, and then go separately onto other lives and other paths. When a contract is fulfilled, whether it lasted a lifetime or a single conversation, it's complete. That doesn't mean that the relationship failed. It means it served its sacred purpose. In your soul library, every potential life exists simultaneously. The roads not taken, as we discussed last week, are still alive energetically. These unmanifest possibilities carry guidance and insight. and glimpses of them can surface in your current life. Not only is this all you, but it is also a way for you to tap into some of the choices that you might have made and what they might have brought you in your life. Or not. Challenges are rarely isolated. The lessons you plan for yourself may also be intended to support the growth of others. And the challenges of other souls planned for themselves can become opportunities for your growth. Your challenges and experience ripple outward, shaping others, just as theirs shape you. A parent's illness may awaken a child's strength. Your courage and loss may inspire resilience in friends. Another's betrayal may catalyze your sovereignty. Every struggle is a classroom, not just for you, but for those who witness and engage with you. In this way, your soul library and theirs overlap, co-authoring chapters of each other's books. And this creates a beautiful interconnected web of soul growth. Each lesson isn't just for you. Each experience isn't just for you. It resonates across the lives of others. Your successes, your healing, your mastery, all of it can ripple outward, supporting other souls as they fulfill their own plans. In all ways, these situations are our soul's partnerships. Think about the challenges in your life. Who might they have been meant to touch? Your challenge can create a ripple that is heard all the way across the world. Because when one energy moves, all energy moves. Recognizing this interconnected growth brings perspective, compassion, and a sense of not necessarily responsibility, but shared purpose to even the hardest experiences. Even now, your soul library influences you in subtle ways. Innate talents and callings, skills and abilities you carry have been pre-selected by your soul. Relationships, soul agreements shape who enters your life and why. Life purpose clarity. Knowing your life is intentional helps you approach challenges and opportunities consciously. Intuitive knowings. Your soul carries the remembrance of other paths that were considered and may still be brought into existence. You align with your soul's deep design. You reclaim wisdom and deepen your understanding of why you are here. It also brings a feeling of empowerment. It is easier to roll with the ebb and flow of life if you understand that this was your life plan and that you chose the resources from your soul library to aid and help you in the life that you chose. Having explored the soul library, the relational planning of other souls, the lessons of unmanifested possibilities, and the shared growth through challenges, let's now move into a simple meditation. In this meditation, you'll visit your personal soul library, meet a pre-incarnation version of yourself, that which we might call your higher self, and receive insight and wisdom from the unseen dimensions of your being. Now, here's the part of the podcast where I say, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, please come back to this part later, because we're going to be doing this little meditation on the planning being done in your soul library. So I'd like for you to find a place where you can be comfortable, a place quiet where your body can relax. And allowing yourself to be comfortable. Just close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath in and blow out. Allow your body to soften. Another deep breath in and blow out. Feel your mind become still. One more breath, a deep breath in and blow out. And as you blow out, imagine yourself stepping into a luminous space. Your soul library. Here, everything feels timeless. It is quiet and light, and yet it hums. Around you, you notice shelves or glowing lights, however that appears to you, however your mind and your spirit create that for you. Trust it. These are the stories and the lessons and the enlightenments and the paths your soul has explored and prepared. And you are not alone here. Other souls are gathered too. Familiar presences, companions from across other lifetimes. Some may be guides, some may be family. Some may be souls you've yet to meet in this lifetime. And all of them are here, preparing, planning, and weaving their journeys with yours. You sense the love and respect. Each soul working on its own mission, yet all connected in a greater harmony. You are holding space for one another. Without carrying responsibility for their outcome. Feel that sacred partnership between you. Take a moment to feel this web of connection. The challenges you planned for yourself may help them grow. The challenges they planned may help you expand. And together, it forms a beautiful tapestry of shared growth. Now return your attention to yourself. One volume, one light shines a little brighter. And that's the life you're living now. Place your hand on it. And feel its wisdom flow into you. Feel its grace. Know that you are exactly where you intended to be. Supported by your soul family in spirit. Now take in a final deep breath. Breathe in gratitude. And as you exhale, just return gently to your body. But now carrying the peace of knowing that you are never alone on this path. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And take a deep cleansing breath and let yourself settle back into the present moment. And remember, your soul library is always within you. And you can return here anytime to reconnect with your purpose, to remember the bigger picture, or simply to remember the love of the souls who walk beside you in this life, no matter what role they are playing. And thank you so much for joining me today on A Higher Dimension. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who may need these insights. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that you never miss a new exploration of what it means to be a soul being in a multidimensional universe. Until next time, stay connected, trust your soul's wisdom, and know that all things begin in love, and all things end in love. What is between that may look like separation, but it's only an illusion. And that's a wrap. Thanks so much for being here with me today. Thanks for making the time. And I hope something that I shared opened up a door in your mind maybe sparked a new perspective, or sent you down a major rabbit hole. If this podcast resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with someone who might enjoy it as well. And if you're curious about going deeper or having your own extraordinary experience, or if you've had an extraordinary experience and want to share it, reach out. Send me an email. Book a free consultation. Until next time, stay curious and stay open to whatever comes to you in a higher dimension. Bye.